This is an anniversary of an event that I didn't think would happen in the way that it did, and in fact most people in Cambridge, nearly 80%, also wish to remain. However, we are where we are. A majority, small though it was, actually has decided that we should leave. After the general election, we are now going into negotiations with the European Union, and I think it is both timely and important that Cambridge University and the university sector as a whole speak out. We have a huge responsibility to our staff and our students. We have a huge responsibility to the research and innovation agenda, and the implications are so important for individuals, for the sector, but most importantly also for the economy and well-being of the United Kingdom. I think there are three main issues that we have to really focus on. Firstly, it's the rights of non-UK EU citizens. Here in the university, nearly a quarter of our workforce, 10% of our undergraduate students and more than a quarter of our postgraduate students are non-UK citizens of the European Union. They have brought themselves, their ideas, their families, their children to work, to study themselves and to engage with us in the United Kingdom. It is essential that their rights are protected, and the sooner that that is done and all uncertainty is removed, we will then be genuinely able to show that we continue to be both a welcoming country and a welcoming university to have those people here, because we really benefit from that. The second is a related point, and that is to secure mobility of talent. Academics around the world engage very strongly with ideas that do not recognize the conventional international boundaries that exist. Ideas flow around the world in a truly global and international sense. That means that to continue to attract the very best talent from around the world to work here in Cambridge is an essential part for us to remain at the forefront of that traffic of ideas. So being able to recruit from the European Union and from elsewhere in the world easily and openly in a country that is welcoming, that will help secure not just Cambridge's competitiveness, but the United Kingdom's competitiveness. And the third point is about the access to European funding. It's easy to point out that we are the most successful university in bringing European funds, and the funds themselves will have to be replaced. But the collaborations are in many ways more important than the funds. Through these collaborations, intellectual property is developed, new ideas are developed, and those are exploited here in the United Kingdom, and I'm very proud of the fact the University of Cambridge is one of the largest clusters now in Europe. Those clusters create jobs. They create real economic well-being in our region and I think more widely in the United Kingdom. So we should value the talent that we can attract, we should value the collaborations that we have enjoyed, and we should look to seek to protect as best as we can the benefits that the UK economy has had as a consequence. While the EU negotiations take place in order to secure Brexit, I think we have to make our voice heard. We have to make it heard in the public domain and in the public debate that will accompany this discourse. We have to engage with our politicians, our negotiators, but also we have to seek to engage with our friends in Europe to make sure that their voice is heard. The reason for this is I really believe that the three principles that I've raised, the rights of EU citizens, the mobility of talent, and the capacity to ensure that collaboration can continue for the benefit of all citizens, both in the United Kingdom and in the European Union, are absolutely fundamental. This country took my parents in shortly after the Second World War, where they had very little, and the chance to give back to the United Kingdom is something I'm very proud of, and I'm actually a very proud British citizen. So this is a great country, and I believe it is great in the context of a wider European region. Now, Brexit discussions will actually change the nature of that relationship between the United Kingdom and Europe. However, we're still part of the same continent. We enjoy close collaboration, close friendship, and close interaction with so many academic communities in Europe, so many commercial enterprises in Europe, that in a world that is increasingly global and international, we cannot isolate ourselves from our nearest neighbours. Cambridge University cannot be just a university of the United Kingdom. It is an international entity that attracts staff and students from around the world because of its reputation and its capacity to deliver solutions to real-world problems well into the future. We have a responsibility to society. If the negotiations go badly, then it is possibly going to be more difficult. But the university will not veer from a path which is truly international, nor a path of excellence which will help us to contribute to the well-being of the world.